Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
We really do marvel at the way he can wiggle himself out of tough situations, almost like a wizard out there. Sure, some are probably of his own doing. His
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Got to figure out this third down here. They'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at fourth down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Burrow setting to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. Third down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. They're out and set. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. All right, here we go. Second down. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. Play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Motion man sent left. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Lone back gets the handoff. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action now. Burrow. That one's complete right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. We get a timeout here called by the offense. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. He gets it headed right. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding, offense.
So now, partner, gotta reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here. He's on the move. He takes it himself. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And now the Bengals have it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
That's caught. He found some space. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the turnover into a lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Not enough on this throw, it hits the turf instead of his man. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. To the air now on 1st and 10. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, it's Hall. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 42. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Cut near the goal line. And in, touchdown, New York. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets tie things 10-10. Turner all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Running back sent in motion left. On first down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. In a good spot here, second and inches. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Offense staying out there, it's 4th and 1. They give it to him again. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
This offense in position now, it's 1st and goal. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. He'll throw it yet again. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. First down, Burrow to throw. The Jets get there and bring him down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Throwing the out route complete.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Wilson out of the pistol. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 1st down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Wilson now from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Once more, it's Wilson. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Flushed out of the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Hauled in left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Finds a man right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 24. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life. 3rd down. They're throwing it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
That brings us to halftime with the visiting Bengals out in front. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. The best of the early games on Sunday may just be in Buffalo, where the Bills face a big test, as they'll have to contend with the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Good games in the late afternoon as well, one being out in Santa Clara, where it'll be the 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. And lastly, in the national game on Sunday night, definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to K. Scott and Brock Hewer.
Turner all lined up and ready to boot it away. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. On first down, it's Wilson. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Short pass brought in. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's got it over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Motioning left is their running back. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Caught by his back. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Wilson's got it. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49-yard
Hall running between the tackles. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Throw on 3rd down. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the Bengals 4-yard line.
Hall has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Bails out of... And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Jets start the second half with some needed points. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. They kick the running back in motion. Wilson with it on 1st. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He'll take the option to the right on 2nd down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Forced that. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Wilson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They're running the option, short side. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 38. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. The Jets have it, but... Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. First down throw from Wilson. Hits him on the out route. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Wilson now from the gun. Able to find Dotson here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Wilson to throw again. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring in 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. The Jets are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They go play action here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Second down now, 7 to go. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 4. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31.
So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're
Free
going
kick
to
out
start
of
the
bounds.
possession up at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. Wilson on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down. On play action now, Wilson. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they bring him down around the 34. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. It's Dotson on the catch. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. On the move, headed right. He can run it.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Tossing right to the short side. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Right back to him on 1st and goal. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
27.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
On the coverage.
He'll throw it. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets down by 7. 2nd and 3 now. From the 48. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Setting up to pass. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Complete out to the right. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. To throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Back to the well again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. 5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Finds a man right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And there was no easing up.